It's currently negative 11 degrees outside. It's so unbelievably cold. You have no idea. Way to kick off Saturday, January 16th. Saturday, January 16th. Let's roll. Full day eating
Breakfast
today.
This morning is 1 whole egg, 2 egg whites with some verde salsa and Cholula scrambled, 5 ounces of potatoes, and then just 3 ounces of pineapple. Yep. Super tasty breakfast. Post-workout lunch is some tilapia fillets. I just kind of season it. I love this Flavor God lemon garlic stuff. It's delicious and I always eat my fish with it. So I'll just sprinkle a little on one side and get our pan here. Kind of just plop them in there. And we'll let those hang out for just a few minutes. Sprinkle a little bit more of the seasoning on the other side. And the finished product, we just put a cup of basmati rice at the bottom, and then I just drizzled about a tablespoon of this less sodium Kikkoman soy sauce to give it a little extra flavor. And yeah, that is our post-workout meal. A little lunch for me. So tonight was shrimp tacos for dinner. I made steak ones for my boyfriend, but the steak's kind of high in fat. Well, shrimp is too, but I just kind of wanted shrimp tacos. So I have about 6 ounces of shrimp with some of this shredded lettuce, about probably 2.5 tablespoons of the holy guacamole, a little bit of fresh made verde salsa. I seasoned the shrimp with some garlic and cayenne pepper, and then I also put half of a lemon in there too, well, the other half of that one. And so that's dinner tonight, just 3 of those white corn tortillas. Every night right before bed, I always do a protein shake just so that my body's constantly digesting something while I sleep. So I just do a full cup of egg whites, which is about 6 egg whites, and a scoop of protein with a little bit of water, and that's our before bedtime stuff. I use that to take the rest of my supplements for the day. I guess we'll go over supplements in a different video, but yeah, so I take a protein shake and my supplements, and most of the time I'm still really awake for the day, so I might pop a melatonin, and then it's bedtime. We are currently drinking our greens, and I'm gonna go to the gym pretty soon here, just kind of procrastinating it. Today's just a cardio and core day. I wanted to go over nutrition with you all. I have made so many mistakes with nutrition and exercise. The list goes on and on. The amount of times that I've failed to burn fat and maintain muscle is endless. I'm finally at a place in my self-education that I really feel like I'm confident about this cut. First, let's talk about what I've done wrong in the past. And the first thing that I've done wrong is not eating enough food. Anyways, so I did some more research. I kind of played around with just maintenance calories, and then I decided to start this cut. And the research for this has been about 4 weeks long. I've been researching, and the first thing I did was I found out my maintenance calories. And so for my height, age, body, weight, lifestyle, activity in the gym, how much food should I be eating every day? And I found that, I just found a calculator on bodybuilding.com. I really love that website just for accessibility, free stuff, easy to navigate. And so I found a really nice calculator on there that I liked. And I found out that my maintenance calories are closer to 2,000. I think it was right around
1900 calories a day is what I'm supposed to be eating. Going into the cut, we're going to, backtrack here for a second. It's recommended whenever you go into a calorie surplus or a calorie deficit to not go less than 500 calories of what your maintenance is, or over 500 calories of what your maintenance is, because then you're going to gain a bunch of fat, or you're going to sacrifice lean mass, which is what I've done in the past, where, I mean, I'm losing weight, but I'm not losing any fat. I'm really just losing muscle, which is a concept I've always understood, but you know, it's different to practice what you preach. You know, it's different to like actually apply it to your own life. So we're doing this last week. Today's Monday, so tomorrow will be the first day of our further deficit. We started off this cut with a deficit of about 150 calories, just to kind of get my body ready for what it's going to go through. I don't want to shock my system, because I don't want to have an overwhelming feeling of hunger and then cause myself to binge eat afterwards, which if I went straight into a 500 calorie deficit and started eating clean and cut out fats and sugars and everything like that, I'm more likely to freak out in 7 days and binge eat a whole pan of brownies. We started off on just a small deficit, and then every week after that, so this week we'll go an extra 100 calories lower. I had to play with it to find out where I end up losing the most, where I end up being consistent in my weight loss. So if I find myself more consistent, I'm burning about 1 pound to 2 pounds of body fat a week, which is the goal. If I find that I'm doing that on a 300 calorie deficit, I might stay on a 300 calorie deficit. If I find out that I'm doing it better on a 500 calorie deficit, I'll stay on a 500 calorie deficit, and we'll mess around with that as we get there. Keeping our protein intake really high. I'm gonna do 1.5 grams of protein per pound of lean body mass, and then we're also gonna carb and fat cycle through this. I am not an ectomorph. I'm not naturally skinny. My body doesn't naturally want to be skinny. I'm also not naturally overweight. I don't store a lot of fat naturally either. I'm just that happy little medium that's not quite a medium, and I'm not quite a small. The medium's too big, the small's too small. So I'm just right there in the middle. It's freaking awkward and it's terrible. But that's where we're at, and that's why we're gonna carb and fat cycle. I feel like that will constantly keep my body guessing, so it never becomes complacent with my diet. I am so excited to take you guys along for this ride. I really feel like I'm educated. It's the first time I've ever gone into a cut really feeling confident and excited, and knowing that I will be successful. And I guess that's why we named it Pathway to Success. So tomorrow will be another leg day. I will film that for you guys and get it posted. We're kind of gonna do like an all-around leg day with a little bit more emphasis on the booty, just because I don't have one and I want a big one, and I mean keep the muscle in the butt so that the love handles are balanced. We will see you tomorrow in the gym, and yeah, I hope you all have a great Monday. No? Mondays fucking suck. That's just life.